Hey, what's up, Lakerland? Duncan here. Mad Lakers for life. Hey, let's talk about all this new Laker talk, off-season moves, transactions, free agencies, and such. So, apparently everybody's freaking out because the Lakers have the max cap space and they've yet to pounce on a free agent. Well, here's the thing. We already won. Damn bug in my ear. We already won the offseason. Okay, we've already had a huge acquisition by picking up Anthony Davis and pairing him with LeBron James. Add in Kyle Kuzma, that's already a 1-2-3 punch. That's a solid unit. Now, why are we waiting? Well, we're waiting for Kawhi Leonard. Okay, Leonard is by far the best available free agent. He's one of the best of the year anyway, as it is. But Leonard would make this team on a whole new level. Now, we're also waiting for the buyout market to open up. There's rumors that players like Andre Iguodala is going to be bought out. J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver are all going to be buyout options. Knowing that you have LeBron and Anthony Davis there, as well as guys who are willing to take veteran minimums. So let's talk about that. Do you think JaVale McGee would take a veteran minimum in order to be a starter next to Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Kyle Kuzma? Do you think DeMarcus Cousins, who has absolutely no value right now, would take any sort of contract to come play on a championship contending caliber team, even if it's a bench role where he can come off the bench, get healthy, and get back to his old self? Coley Stein, a young player who's looking and hungry, do you think he would be willing to take a veteran minimum to come play on a team that could potentially win a championship this year? Those are three center options that would slide AD to the power forward. By putting AD, Anthony Davis, at the power forward position, LeBron would automatically go to the small forward. Now, let's finish up with the power forwards. So Anthony Davis at the power forward, you'd automatically need depth there. Well, Williams would slide over and become the next power forward. He'd play a forward/center position as the third option. Now, for that backup power forward position, you go out, you offer Marcus Morris a vet minimum. I'm questioning whether or not he'll take it, but you'll have access to guys like Carmelo, who could come off the bench decently at power forward. Pau Gasol may want to play one more year for a veteran minimum to try to win a championship at power forward. There are options there. You could slide LeBron back, bring in Kuzma at this small forward. That's an option. Next, your small forward position. You already know you got LeBron. You already know you got Kuz there. So you're talking about a third option. As I've already stated, I do believe Carmelo Anthony is a solid option here. He's a scorer. He's a shooter. He can still do that. And on this team, there's going to be a lot of open shots. Shots that he'd be more than willing to take. Add in a Kyle Korver, possibly in that small forward position. Boom, the Lakers are starting to get stacked. Go to the shooting guard position. Now, guys like Lance Stevenson possibly could want to re-sign for a veteran minimum. I'm not sure KCP will sign for that low, but you bring in a guy like, we got the Talon, the rookie there. So, right off the bat, you can also add in somebody like a Danny Green, possibly, who may follow Leonard with the veteran min. You could potentially bring in other players as well. Your point guard position, apparently we're waiting on Rondo. We've already got Daniels and Caruso. So that right there would be decent point guard position. You could also offer a guy like Emmanuel Mudiay a veteran minimum contract. Suddenly, you have the makings of a young, quick core at the point guard position. You got a veteran like Rondo that can lead the bunch. You got scorers. You could wait for the buyout market. Andre Iguodala is going to be available for the small forward position. J.R. Smith will be available for the shooting guard position, all on the small forward, all on the veteran minimum contracts. So you're dealing with a whole host of players that can come onto the Lakers immediately and help them win championships this year. There are also minimum contracts, which means they add up, which means that these are role players, veteran role players. They also have youth in the mix there. To me, that is a perfectly set up team. I'd love to know what you guys think. Please comment in the box below. Hit that bell for notifications. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go Lakers. Time to make some moves. Peace. Duncan out.